What's blood for, if not for shedding?
The bees were organized by a very clever man called Norman Gary, who we'd first seen actually on the Johnny Carson show, performing covered in bees. He played the clarinet.
I really felt that he knew them by name. I mean, he loved these creatures.
On some of our bee days, we actually had a representative of the ASPCA on the set, which didn't make everybody very happy because you knew that a couple of bees were going to inadvertently get smacked or stepped on.
Virginia, of course, we discovered in pre-production, was hyperallergic to bee venom.
I had to meet with the bee expert. Through my education of bees, I learned not to be afraid of them.
Norman had developed this queen bee pheromone, which you could put on a person or an object, and the worker and drone bees would be attracted to it as if you were the queen, and so they would protect you rather than sting you.
What he does is he puts little tiny dots of pheromones like wherever the bees are to go. Then he stands up above you with basically a jar full of bees and kind of goes like this, and they go and they like fall on you. And that's the only moment where you go, bees, bees. Then they start to spread out and they start to move around, and that part's okay because they feel like little tiny Q-tips all over your skin.
The moment when Candyman first opens his mouth and the bees are there, I knew that that was something cinematically that just hadn't been done before, so I wanted to be able to do it.
Literally, all he did was put a little mouth guard in Tony's mouth so that he couldn't swallow them.
And then he would say, okay, there's no better way to do this but to scoop it in your mouth.
He has the bees in his mouth. He was stung 3 or 4 times, even though they were supposed to be young. I guess some of them didn't like being in Tony's mouth.
And then at the end of it, Norman and his assistants would have basically those ready vacs and scooping them up.
Norman was very humane with the bees, and he developed this little suction thing that he would suck them back into a little box and take them back up to their dressing room on the roof.